Hello, this is Sir Alexander with another Starcraft 2 battle report. This is between Snark and ReallyBored. ReallyBored has been in both of the previous tournaments. Snark's is his first tournament, I believe. So he is producing SCVs right now, which is a pretty good idea. And it looks like this is going to be a TBT, so really this is a rush to Thors. Or, I mean, you can do tank and Viking and whatnot, but usually in TBT, you just want to, like, put up one Rax out here, put up one Rax, a supply depot, an armory, I'm sorry, a factory, an armory, and then a tech lab. Swap the tech lab thing and get one Thor out, and you've won the game. And if you can get two out, it's even better. Especially if you can get medevacs as well out of a starport, then you can do Thor drops to the mineral line, which are fairly effective. So, ReallyBored is not walling off, and like, why on earth would he need to? So it looks like Snark scouted the wrong position on a 1v1 map. So not exactly sure what on earth happened there. But Snark is going to be pushing in. There's only one Marine out, though, for ReallyBored, and this is not going to go good. That SCV gets railed by these guys. One Marauder is going to come out, but he'd better have some pretty high-powered guns to take down all of these Marines. They were attacking this tech lab, though, but it's not going to work. Now he's going to take down the tech lab. Another Marauder is coming out. This could be a very fast GG if he doesn't pull something together. He needs to micro these Marines away, but no, he's just going to let them fall to those SCVs. So what a mistake here, as he could have gotten like 101 kills off. But no, he is going to be taken down. Another Marauder is out. And here come 5 more Marines pushing across the map. Oh my goodness, what an amazing move by Snark. He needs to push in with these Marines and Marauders as well. He's just doing so well. He's macroed up very, very quickly and is charging. Looks like that bunker is going down. Another rack's going down. And these units, these next 5 Marines are going to be coming across. Can he get that bunker up in time? If he does yes, that bunker's going to be up in time. If he does, he just needs to run past it. There we go. He needs to run past the bunker. But no, he's just going to run back and do a contain. But we'll see how well he can contain against siege tanks, which of course are the proper thing to do in Terran in a TVT match. This factory is going up, and no armory yet for this dude. ReallyBored. Stim coming out. Stim packs coming out for Snark. The hunting of the Snark. Other than that, looks like he's got standard 3 racks. No reactor cores on these buildings. I hope he adds reactor cores, though, because that's imperative for the Terran player, because you can produce at double the speed. We do have a starport going up, so we could see, well, really anything. Banshees, Ravens, battle cruisers, there's no telling. Battle cruisers are actually, I think, pretty effective in TVT. Especially if your opponent goes mass siege tanks, then battle cruisers are really good. But I guess Banshees are probably better for that. I don't know. More cost effective. Who cares? Armory going up. Yes, we have an armory, so Thors will be coming down shortly. Both players are expanding, a starport going up, and we're really at a quiet point in this game. I'm going to speed this off and try and get this off in one cast. There we go. We now have a tech lab for this, and still no reactor core for the racks. Anyways, his first siege tank coming out, and he's sitting on a decent force here. Excuse me. He's sitting on a comfortable army, and whereas ReallyBored is just playing D here. Now that he has a Thor, Thors are great on defense because they've got so much HP and just dish out so much damage. Oh, and that medevac almost getting taken down, but no, he is going to come into the base and do a drop. What has it in there? 8 Marines, which are probably going to stim up and run to the mineral line. And of course, his entire force is out here, so it's going to take him a long time to respond for this, unless he turns this Thor around. Oh, or unless he just attacks with probes. So here comes those SCVs. He needs to, those Marines, he needs to stim them up. There we go. There's the stim, and he's going to get down almost every single SCV. The only thing he didn't get was the mule. He's trying to take down that command center, but command centers now have so much health. That's pretty worthless. He stims up to try and kill as many guys as possible. But one javelin missile takes down that medevac, and that'll be that for that harassment. Though both players have expanded, Snark's expansion is still lifted off and hasn't even landed yet. Hopefully he'll be doing that soon and starting to saturate that. Looks like Siege Tank set up here, and this Thor and 2 Marines and a Marauder are going to try and push out across the map. Not sure how good this is going to be because he left that Siege Tank behind. He needs to take that Siege Tank with him, I would think, along with those units in the bunker. He is going to be attacking this command center, but there's a good force of Siege Tanks and Marauders and Marines up here. That's a whole bunch of Marauders and Marines. Okay, okay. Up comes this Thor is going to be taken out so quick by those stimmed Marines and Marauders. Just way too many of them, and they are going to run out and take down this other Thor as well. What a mistake. You'll really need more of a front lineup than that. Yeah, Thors are not... Marauders are an excellent counter to Thors, and now he can expand. Not only can he expand, but he's going to push out. We'll see how effective it's going to be against this Siege Tank, which is going to one-shot those Marines now that they're stimmed. He stims up, though, and it's going to kill that Siege Tank after it only got 2 shots off. This bunker is going to come down. That Thor's going to go down first, though. That bunker's now going to fall, and this front wall-in is cracked, but he doesn't have many units left, and they are going to fall to this tank that's coming out now. They are going to get in here and see what damage they can do. So, there's really not a lot for ReallyBored. If we look on the production, there is just not much happening here. 1 Marauder and 2 Marines. He's got 2 Raxes and a factory. That's just not much. The tank is going to come out and try and get into siege mode. There he goes. He's going to one-shot that Marauder, or that one. There we go, and take down his own building. And now they're all dead. So these Marines are going to be pushing out across. Snark's units are going to be piling up here. Cloaking field coming down for Snark, and a planetary fortress. That planetary fortress is really going to help on defense, but we'll see if it's going to be the same on economy. Another Marauder coming out. He does have 3 tanks, a very comfortable 3 tanks. It's always a good thing to have is 3 siege tanks. And nothing out of the starport yet except for a single medevac. I was hoping... Wait, hang on. Cloaking field. That's for Banshees. Never mind, I thought it was for the Ghosts. So, nothing coming out of this factory either. Mule's coming down. Looks like it missed the mineral field, though. There it goes. Now it's going to mine. He does have a Thor and a siege tank down here. So much on production. Another starport. Tech lab, reactor core, 2 Marauders, a siege tank, 2 Marines, and cloaking are all being done right now. I'm going to speed this up again because I want to get it all in one cast. Because I like all my games in one cast. Here comes a medevac and 4 siege tanks out now. Siege tanks are so nice. I love siege tanks. Siege tanks are your friend. They're going to take a couple pop shots there, but they are going to get down both siege tanks fairly quickly. These tanks are going to go into siege mode and will begin pounding away at all those units and that Thor. Siege tanks doing a massive 50 damage against armored units. They're like the Immortals of the Terrans, really. Yeah, they are, except they do more units to life. And they do 35 damage, and now these Marauders are loose in here. He needs to pull those siege tanks up. And don't go into siege mode. Do not go into siege mode. They go into siege mode. What a mistake. He's going to be pounding away at his own Marauders here. That medevac just getting enough energy. He loses one of his own Marauders. These guys are going to stim up. There we go. Now these tanks will begin firing away at this expansion. See if they can't set it on fire. He needs to lift that off like 5 seconds ago. And we see a... Are you kidding me? A Reaper coming out for Snark? Don't know what on earth that's for. This is also like one of the worst maps for Reapers. I don't know why on earth he's getting a Reaper. Perhaps, you know what? Forget it. I have no idea. Maybe there's some big move here that he's going to make with his Reaper. Or maybe he just misclicked. But whatever it is, he now has 1 Reaper. Wherever the guy went. I don't even see the guy. Oh, well. Well, let's hope he pulls something cool with the Reaper just because he has it. Those siege tanks are totally going to maul those guys. And it looks like that siege tank up there is going to be doing damage. Oh, and it's going to actually take all this stuff down. They don't even get a shot off. There we go. They got like 2 shots against Siege Tank. And he's going to stray into range. What a mistake. He is now in range. He's going to try and set up, but he's not going to be fast enough. But of course that Banshee is on the high ground and he's going to own those guys. That Marauder's going to run up close and fire the final shot. And now he is pushing back into ReallyBored's main base. I wonder where this Reaper is. And ReallyBored says, and that's game. So where did that Reaper go to? Oh, there he is. Huh. I wonder if that was a misclick or not. Snark, if you're watching this, I'd love to hear whether that was a misclick or whether you actually had some uber move for that Reaper to do, because it'd be really cool if you did. I guess, that'd actually be really cool if you put a Reaper this late in the game, if you could get a Reaper in the backfield, because it'd be so distracting and they'd never see it coming. But thank you for joining me for this cast. This is a best of 3 between Snark and ReallyBored, so I hope you will join me for the following games between these 2 players.